like, I felt like my body was starting to cook. But I'm not about to say shit, okay? I'm not about to tell you. I'm not about to look at Grace and be like, hey, Grace, I think I'm gonna die. Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome back to the Darkest Sunrise. I am doing some self-care tonight because the day that I had, I think I deserve some. The bubble bath. I'm gonna be working out after this if I feel like it. Actually, I might just lay in the bed and have a mocktail and watch some Life with Simone. But right now I'm just gonna do a little bit of skincare, and as you can tell by the title, girl, we're gonna talk about the time that I greened out on a trail. We don't do these things anymore, okay? And one thing that I will say is that I truly feel as though like I never ever should have been a smoker. Ever. I never should have started smoking. I actually started smoking because of a traumatic situation. It became a habit for you, girl. And so I was a bit of, I'm not gonna lie, I was a bit of a gardener, okay? I was a bit of a gardener. And I'm gonna be using some terms, so whenever my channel does get monetized, they don't be taking my coin if they see this, okay? I should not have been smoking. I just shouldn't have been. But I was, okay? I just was, okay? I was a bit of a gardener, and it is what it is, okay? But I had known this girl, we're gonna call her Grace, okay? Nice girl. We used to hang out all of the time. She did not introduce me to gardening at all, actually. It was a different set of friends that had introduced me to gardening, and me and her just ended up like gardening all the time together. And one thing about me is like I did not accept the fact that I'm not a gardener. I'm not built like that. Like I have anxiety, and gardening makes me more paranoid. If you had the chance to like have a conversation with Grace, she could tell you the same fucking thing, because she used to put like shows on while we were after we were gardening. She would put these shows on, and like Grey's Anatomy, and bro, I'd be like, turn that shit off because I'm gonna have a heart attack. Like they're talking about hearts, my heart is palpitating, what's going on?
Stupid.
Like I literally, bitch, I was doing the most, okay? Like I should not have been a gardener. I genuinely feel like in this situation I should have just vocalized like, hey, let's not do this, because I was feeling super anxious. But I was a people pleaser, and honestly, like I didn't want to be like that friend that's like scary, you know what I mean? So I was like, you know, she asked me if I wanted to go on this trail with her and garden, okay? And not like, you know, not in like a, you know, just like a couple of J's, you know what I'm saying? So she wanted to go down there to this like this trail that I had never been to at the time. But again, I was feeling a little bit weird, but I was like, you know what? Yeah, do it. And listen. So she comes and she picks me up and everything dandy, bitch. Like we usually just had good times. Like we would literally like garden and go eat and talk about boys and talk about our lives. It was a time, okay? We would go to the bar. We did a whole bunch of nice like fun things, okay? So I was thinking, why would it be any different than any other day? We get to this trail and it's a beautiful trail. Never been there again. I don't honestly think I'm gonna go back, but it was a really nice trail, and she had like parked her car, and immediately, like I have social anxiety anyway, like I have anxiety in general, bitch. And so she parks her car and we get out, and I'm like, okay, everything's fine. It's okay, like I'm already booty tight, because it's like, what if people come? And because my anxiety it runs deep, bitch. So I'm like, what if people come and then they see that we're not supposed to be here, and they also see that we're like gardening, and then we go to jail, and then I go to jail for 20 years because I'm black, bro.
You dumb fucking bitch. I'm gonna fuck you.
Like literally, like I would have these dumbass like thoughts in my head. Don't tell me why. Don't ask me why. But I would have these like crazy ideas in my head, like, bitch, I'm gonna go to jail today. Every single time I gardened, if I heard a siren, it was coming for me, bitch. I should have never ever gardened. It was my fault. I'm taking full responsibility, bitch, because I was literally just like, yeah, everything's fine, everything is awesome. Like, bitch, no, it wasn't. I was freaking the fuck out in my head. But we get out of the car and I'm like, okay, everything is fine. We're about to, you know, smoke these garden sticks and we'll be okay, you know what I mean? Everything is gonna be super fun, everything is gonna be super good, super chill, you know what I'm saying? Psych! And at this point I had like a situation where like actually started having fun, like gardening, you know what I mean? Like, because there were times where I was like, it was like hit or miss. I'd either have fun or I'd freak the fuck out. I always freak out inside myself, and you'd know, you could see it. I'd be like, you know what I mean? Like literally just like It was bad. I started having fun. Like there was literally this one time, this is like a mini story time inside of a story time. But there was this time that she had gone, we were probably going to go eat or something, but she needed to go home and shower. Went with her, and we were maybe going to go eat, maybe just going to go hang out. I don't know what we were gonna do, but she was like, here, like just watch TV. Like she had me pack the flower pot. She had me pack a flower pot. We ended up gardening. And then she's like, here, take this, hands me her remote and says that she's gonna go and take a shower real quick. And so I'm like, all right, whatever. So I'm feeling like Are You the One was on, or like maybe like the Wheel of Fortune. I don't know, like some random shit that I just turned on the first station that was on, okay? And so she leaves her room and I'm sitting on her bed and I'm watching, okay, the TV. And I don't know how to explain it, but all of a sudden I feel like a whoosh. And like when I say bitch, these people on the TV were going in absolute like slow fucking motion, like and then I'm just like bitch, I had fun that day. I really had fun that day. So I was like, you know what? Maybe this will be okay because I'll be in nature, and like they say, like nature, like being one with nature, bitch. Okay, and so we get out of the car. We're sitting there. She sparks up, whatever, and we're just like chilling, and we're sitting by this like creek thing, and so I'm feeling like okay, I you know, take a couple puffs and I'm like, okay, like everything's fine, everything's awesome, everything's cool, team or cool. I'm stoned right now. Okay, like I'm okay, like everything's cool, like just take your time, like pace yourself. Like that's something that I never ever did, was pace myself. I'd be like but I like literally chiefed this shit. Like I started feeling a little bit too cocky. Stupid. Chiefing it, cause listen, she was a veteran, okay? A veteran at this shit. Me, not so much. So she starts chiefing, and I'm like, yeah, girl, let me match your vibe. Let me get on your level, okay? I'ma match your freak real quick, girl. Why did I do that? I don't really know. But as I'm taking in everything in, I'm like, I'm starting to feel warm. Like I just started over fucking heating, bro. And I felt it. Like I felt like my body was starting to cook. But I'm not about to say shit, okay? I'm not about to tell you. I'm not about to look at Grace and be like, hey Grace, I think I'm gonna die. I'm not about to do that, okay? I'm a G. Except I'm not. Except I thought I was, okay? And so I'm like, okay, just breathe. And so I'm trying to like take deep breaths, but my dumb ass is still chiefing. This damn J, bitch. My dumb ass is still chiefing. And Grace is like doing her thing, you know, we're talking, and I'm here, like, I hear her voice begin to just fade, bitch, like, into, like, just fade, like, she's talking, but it's like I'm in a tunnel, and she's, like, getting farther and farther away from me, and I'm just like, I don't know if I was talking, I literally, like, this whole thing was so fucking crazy, I don't know if I was even responding to her, but I was like, in my head, I'm like, like, trying to be normal, bitch, I'm trying to be normal, and so, the water, like it was so fucking strange. The water, like the wind was blowing the trees, but like the water was like rippling as well, you know what I mean? And so the water, like the rippling water went still. Genuine panic, genuine terror. There's something wrong with the fact, like why is the wind blowing but the water's still? What's going on? Like I'm so, like I was freaking out, bitch, like freaking out. And then I begin to like start to come undone because I can't hide my anxiety really well. Back then I was like, I'm a G, bitch, I can do this. You're trying to like really hold myself together, bitch. But I'm like feeling like I begin to feel like I'm going to throw up. And I don't know if I gagged. I believe like this whole thing was like in and out blur. I'm freaking out type shit. But I just remember like I felt like I was gonna throw up, and I looked at Grace and I was like, Grace, I don't feel good. That's the exact words that I used, but I know that I looked at her and said something to the effect of like, girl, help me. Like I don't feel good. And she like looked at me and she's like, are you okay? And I'm like, I don't know. And like I just remember feeling like I need to call my mom because I have to say goodbye. Like the way that like my body felt like it was shutting down, bro. And then I just, as soon as I thought that like I'm gonna die, like because I didn't even think I was gonna die at first, but then I had this random thought of like I gotta call my mom and say goodbye. And then I was like, bitch, you're dying. Literally dying right now. and I just began to pour sweat, bitch. Like when I say pour, like I'm in the shower. That's how badly I was sweating. And then I'm already like susceptible. Like I'm already susceptible to heat. Like I will pass out in 2.5. So immediately as I'm overcome with this like sweat, I start to cook from the inside out, bitch. Like it literally felt like I was baking from the inside, like literally like on fire, like in an oven, bitch. And I was like, I need air, I need air. Like I literally was like, I need air, I need air. And I could not even hide it. I could not even be like, oh, I'm fine, everything's cool now, everything's fine. Like it passed me, pass me the bitch. No, I could not hide that. And I'm like, Grace, I need air, Grace, I need air, Grace, I need air, I need air, Grace, Grace, please. And I'm like literally freaking the fuck out. Get back in Grace's car, she blasts the AC, and I'm laying here like, I don't even fucking know if Grace is even talking to me. I don't know if Grace is asking me if I'm okay. I can't even hear Grace. I'm focused on the fact that I'm dying, bitch. Minutes passed, I started to like kind of like feel myself like regulating again. My body started to cool down. Everything is starting to be like normal again. And like not like normal, bitch, because I did not feel normal the rest of the night. I felt like after that, I felt like my soul had been sucked from my body, but like not in like a sad way. Like I just felt drained, if that makes sense. Like I felt like so fucking drained. And bro, I'm like literally just laying in her passenger seat like this. And she's like, you good, bro? And I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I'm okay. I just need air. And then I'm sitting there laughing, trying to laugh it off. Meanwhile, I'm so fucking embarrassed. I'm the most embarrassed I've ever fucking been in my life. And so she's like, all right, well, I'm gonna take you home. And I'm like, okay. It stopped past, so sweet, so fucking sweet, stopped past Dollar General because she said she had to pick something up. She got me one of those little Tony's pizzas, like 2 packs of Tony's pizzas, and she got me a drink, and she's like, here, like take this and please like just go in the house and like lay down. In the house, I made my Tony's pizzas and I just like laid there and I was like, bitch, I'm never ever gardening again. And then I did it for years after that, bitch. This was like the deciding factor. Like, bitch, you're not supposed to garden. You're just not one of those like cool girls that can be like, and your anxiety goes away. Like, sometimes my anxiety goes away. Oh my god, there's a bear in my fucking closet. Did you hear that noise? Like, bitch, I can't do that. I can't do it anymore. I just can't. My body will not allow me to be a normal human being. I am like that person where like, oh, that TikTok where it's like he's like, I'm gonna order pizza. Did you say you're gonna call the police? Like, bitch, me. That was me. There are so many more gardening stories that I can tell you guys, but this was just one of them, and it was like the most embarrassing fucking shit ever. Because when I tell you that like I felt so fucking dumb, I was like, and then I had to like see her after that, and I was like, hey girl. She's like, girl, that was fucking crazy. And she's like, and then you took off your shoes and your feet stank. And I'm like, I'm so embarrassing. Embarrassing, bitch. Don't do drugs, kids. It's not, don't do drugs. That's a bitch. I can't. All for today, friends. I just wanted to come back with you guys and just tell like a little silly one because the last couple have been kind of like more serious. And I just wanted to tell a little embarrassing story and just kind of like kick off my little self-care night because bitch, I need it. With the day, again, the day that I had, okay? Girl, I deserve better. Alright, I will see you guys in the next one. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and also check out my podcast. The link is in my bio, and what else? Or the description box, sorry. And also my Instagram, go check that out, the Dark Sun 444. See you guys in the next one. Bye.